Welcome to this week's episode of the Leicester Fan TV podcast. I've got Jamie from the Foxes Arms in Alcudia today as the guest. Just got a few questions really, going to throw at him first, and then we'll get right into the fixture previous and the fixture coming up against Man City and how important that will be. That is a 6-pointer, ladies and gentlemen, and probably the biggest game of the season probably right now for Leicester City. Give us a follow at Leicester Fan TV on all social platforms, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. We're all Leicester Fan TV on there. You can also visit leicesterfantv.com for all competitions and prizes we've got to give away. I think there's a couple more pink shirts to give away thanks to Pink Vehicle Leasing. You can visit the website for that. And just give big shout out to our sponsors over at ADT Taxis. We've got Loser Pool as well. Place a bet on a losing team and you can win £1,000 guaranteed on the Premier League. Right, let's get into it. Jamie, the fixture at the weekend. How are you? All right?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. You're chilling, are you?
It's relaxing in this weather. It's lovely weather.
Yeah, don't start, Mr. Jamie from Arcudio. He's always sending me pictures of the sunny weather over there. And right now we are in storm. I think we've got Storm Dennis or Storm Patrick right now. There's a storm someone every day at the minute.
That's unlucky for you. I've not.
But seriously now, the football itself, the weekend. I didn't watch the full 90. Been really busy. It was my lad's birthday, so I had a lot going on, and I didn't really see it, to be honest with you. So I'm going to fire away. What was your thoughts on the performance against Wolves, and do you think we deserved anything out of the game?
Well, I don't think it was the best performance we've ever done, but to go away from home in the Premier League and get a point, I think is a great result. Wolves are a tough side to play against. That was their 12th draw so far this year. So it's tough to get anything from Wolves. And Wolves defended and made us, and they nullified our attack and midfield. So I really think that it was a decent point against Wolves at Molineux. Not many teams go to Molineux and get anything from there.
So a decent point. I thought we was going to go back for revenge, to be honest with you, because we've lost 2 games there in the Premier League itself. And Mr. Statman gave me these, Mr. Jamie himself. We've lost 2 4-3s over there. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now,
I was at the first one. I've never been at the first one about 18 years ago.
Exactly, and I still feel like we need to get revenge on those results, mate. We just do. I really feel that.
Yeah, but it's slightly, football nowadays is slightly different to what it. I know last year we lost 4-3, but football's slightly different to what it was a few years ago. It's more battling and grinding results out than full-flowing football. But I still think you win your home games, you draw your away games. 4 points from every 2 games is what you really need to get, and we're doing that. We're slowly doing that. We're getting them points we need.
We are. We've not looked ourselves though. I don't think since the start of the season to where we are right now. I do think we have we've lost our way a little bit, especially at the top end scoring goals. It just doesn't seem to be happening for us at the minute, and I think that goes all the way through from the top, all the way through the middle. Jamie Vardy not scoring is a knock-on effect to the rest of the players. Can you see Jamie Vardy finally getting back onto this score sheet against Man City at the weekend, because he likes scoring against the Big Six?
I think it's the way the Big Six, sorry, the so-called Big Six.
yeah.
There's a bit more space, and there'll be more chance of getting the balls in between the 2 centre halves or in between the centre halves and full backs. So I think there'll be more space for him to get in there.
Yeah,
he does like a goal against Man City, doesn't
he? Yeah, he does like a goal against Man City. I think he likes a goal against Liverpool as well. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, I don't feel like we're gonna really do well at the weekend. I'm going to admit it on a Leicester podcast. I don't feel it this weekend. I'm not feeling it. For the first time, I'm going to be a little bit negative. I am a little worried about the weekend because we've got no one in the middle. Hamza is out. You know, we've got no Mendy, we've got no Ndidi because he's apparently not fit, according to a press conference by Rodgers earlier today, I believe that was. So, how are we going to play against Man City?
Well, I think we'll be playing three at the back tomorrow. Bennett might come in. Bennett should come in to play three at the back, play wing backs, and then play three midfielders. So you're playing like a 3-5-2, and maybe move Perez across with Varney.
So we've got still that almost like 5 defenders on, but in a way pushing forward.
Barnes will probably have to make way for it, but you play a 3-5-2.
Okay. I can see that, mate. I'm still not fit.
It will give Chilwell a bit of backup as well, because I can see them Mahrez ripping into shreds if he played 4-4-2.
Well, well, he did. He did it on the game, didn't he? Previous at the Etihad, he turned Chilwell inside out. I think he got his goal actually as well. made Chilwell look rubbish, to be honest with you. And he's not rubbish. A lot of Leicester fans give him stick. He's not rubbish, but he's not. I don't think he's the finished product that a lot of non-Leicester fans think he is, because you only see the highlights. When you don't support the team, you only see the highlights, and you only see Ben Chilwell for England as well. You don't see his weaknesses for 90 minutes like we do.
I think the way we're playing, a 4-3-3, or a 4-3-2-1, however we play it, there's too much space down the wings. Each time player gets it as well. If we play the old-fashioned 4-4-2, he would have more cover.
Yeah.
And I think Barnes and Perez are two attacking players. It gives them too much space in between the two wingers and the full-backs. So all they have to do is put the ball down the wings, and that's where the problem comes from. And Chilwell can't. If there's no help, it's the same as when we won the league. Danny Simpson had a problem. Still had a problem then.
It's true. It's true.
Mahrez go wandering, and he used to leave lots of space.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But
old school anymore, did they?
But I could throw that back at you and say, well, Ricardo does far more work than Chilwell, because he goes forwards and he gets back, and he never leaves that side open.
Well, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Maybe it's to do with just mixed bodies then. Maybe Barnes needs to track back a bit more to help out and keep bombing forward.
That's definitely our weak side, Jamie. I agree with you there. It's definitely something that... Yeah, or 100%, mate. Do you feel with no holding midfielder like Ndidi or Hamza in the middle is where they're going to target most at the weekend?
I think that's why we've got to strengthen it a bit. Strengthen that middle line by playing three at the back. At least that will give us three in the back and three in the... I know it sounds a bit defensive to play that at home, but we probably need to stiffen that centre up a little bit with the extra man there in defence.
Yeah. What's your predictions for the game?
I'd love a Leicester win. I'm going to 2-1 Leicester. There you go.
Okay, you're going for it.
This week.
Okay.
2-1.
Okay. I think it's going to be a narrow defeat. I don't want to say that, but it's just the way I feel. I feel it's going to be a narrow defeat. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Man City. But speaking of Man City, because this is obviously the next fixture, there's some big news this week about Man City, and they've been banned from European football for the next 2 years. Now... Yeah. How ironic that Riyad Mahrez stated that he lost 2 years of his career at Leicester, and now he's technically losing 2 years of what he's aiming for, which is Champions League football with Man City. That Leicester could potentially get Champions League football next season, and he sat there on the bench, because he is a bench boy, sat there watching Leicester at home in the Champions League. It's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, Mahrez will always be a bit of a legend, but he has gone down a bit. Some of them comments he made, he has gone down a bit in a lot of Leicester fans' estimation. But
yeah.
For him to go there wanting to win things and then be banned for 2, although Man City are appealing against it, so they think they're in a good chance, but we'll just have to wait and see. But it's like Sod's Law. Mahrez goes there, goes to win things, and he gets banned for 2 years. Well, sorry, not him. The club get banned for 2 years. Will we go? Will we keep the players? Well, we won't know what happened yet.
Yeah, he's the only player I think that's tainted his legacy at Leicester. He's the only player out of that title-winning team that's really tainted his legacy by basically chatting shit.
Yeah.
We don't
shit.
Yeah,
that's all he's been doing.
Exactly. We don't swear much on these videos. We don't swear on this podcast, but that's how I feel about Mahrez. We'll let that one slip. We'll let that one slip because we both feel the same way. I think about Riyad Mahrez.
The only one that slightly ruined his reputation is Danny Drinkwater, by the way he went, but not quite the same.
No,
football reasons, it hasn't worked for him. But Mahrez, I think he did it for money, didn't he, more than anything?
Yeah, you know what? I feel sorry for Danny Drinkwater because
it's not the times, yeah.
I feel sorry for Danny Drinkwater because he, unlike Riyad Mahrez, who threw cat out of the bag sort of thing and had the right arse and the Mardis, Danny Drinkwater did the season in the Champions League and then he went on to a bigger thing, a bigger project. But he didn't say anything. He didn't throw his, he just got, he just got on with it. And it's not worked out for him. And since that, he's been on a downward spiral. Now, obviously, at the time, I think he was 30 anyway, wasn't he? So he's going. It was towards the end of his career anyway. Getting to that point. But I do feel for him because I think he would have probably still been in the Leicester squad, perhaps.
If he'd stayed, I think he'd have been a regular England international by now.
Wow, that's a statement.
I think he'd have been playing regular football, and you don't get anywhere by not playing regular football.
Yeah, and you can't compare that to now. How he was with Leicester was phenomenal. To where he is now is just a shame. It's just a shame. But moving on from that, like I was talking about the Champions League and the potential of getting European football, do you feel it's a missed opportunity to not go to Wembley in the League Cup? And, well, look at Aston Villa. They've guaranteed Europe football now, going into a final. They've already guaranteed themselves Europa League football. Is it a misstep or not?
I think I'll have to disagree with you on that. They have to win it to be guaranteed.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It goes to a place in the league now. I think you'll just have. I'm almost sure it's Villa won't be guaranteed. It will go to if another club, top 4 club, wins the FA Cup and Man City win that. It goes to a league position. It doesn't go to the runners-up.
Okay.
I'm almost sure.
Okay.
That's now.
Okay.
Used to be.
Yeah, because that's what I read. I think it was yesterday I read that. So I don't know. Maybe you're right. We'll find out, and we'll put that out on the show notes.
If it happens, say if I'm wrong, and Villa go down, that'd be like they say, it'd be a huge missed opportunity. That would be if we happen to miss out on Champions League qualification, and Villa do get that spot because of what's happening to Man City, then yes. That would be so huge, it would be untrue. We've missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, because we battered them really on the first fixture, and we just didn't score, and that's been a problem for quite some time now. Goal scoring
since the Norwich game.
Yeah, it really has.
Games ago, something like that.
Yeah, it's just been piss poor, isn't it?
Yeah,
it really.
Putting it mild.
Yeah. Now, I just don't feel like we're going to win, to be honest with you, at the weekend, mate. I am going to be there. Phil's going to be there. The boys from Leicester Fan TV will be there. We'll be outside the Blues Bar, as usual, doing some pre-match and post-match stuff as well. So you can, if you fancy joining us for a chat, because some of you sometimes do, hop over to the Blues Bar. We'll be outside there doing the usuals, and you can get on and get your thoughts and get your views in. Please let us know if you enjoy our content. Make sure you subscribe to your appropriate platform you're listening to, or if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. We're pushing 5,000 subscribers now. Woohoo! It's top stuff, isn't it?
Slowly getting there.
Yeah, we're slowly getting there, mate. We're slowly getting there. And above all else, stay completely 100% LCFC. Thanks for Jamie for coming on, and we shall see you all on the next episode next week. Cheers,
Come on, you foxes.
Cheers, guys.